One team working. What is it all about? It is a strategy integrating health and social care services, but how has this worked so far in practice? Today we'll be finding this out through the experiences of staff and service users in the north area of Doncaster, as they have been part of the Pathfinder for One Team Working.
We've got like a really good team now because we've got midwifery and, you know, health visiting and the nursery nursing and health promotion, children's centre team and social care. So I think we've got a nice, you know, a nice mix there for supporting families.
I think how I've benefited personally from the One Team Working is the fact that you get to know everybody, I think, because that's part of networking, is knowing people sort of on a social level as well, because if you feel that you know people, you tend to work better with them. You know, you know, if you have a cup of coffee with someone, you're not just sharing work things, but you're getting to know them on a personal level and you develop a true working relationship.
I like to be able to chat to the family support workers and find out what courses have they got, what services can they put in place, and it makes it easier. Sometimes you can come out together and talk to a parent rather than having to ring them back or go back and do another appointment.
The other day I'd got a query with a mum who would come for baby weighing. She was concerned about something, so I just went into the team room and asked one of the health visitors, Sarah, to pop out, and she did, and she was talking through this situation with this mum. So that's knowledge that I've gained. You know, so if another mum comes and asks the same thing, I'm gaining that knowledge and I can pass it on, and then I can even feed back to the health visitors.
We are here today to show you a multi-agency session in action at Asken Children's Centre.
Every Friday morning we do a bumps to babies session. There are professionals in there that can help with any question that they might have. We have the health visitors around, and within that session we do discuss things like weaning, breastfeeding if they're having problems in breastfeeding. We run courses of baby massage, and while we're talking to parents, other parents really listen to what we're saying as well, and we get their attention, and they then learn what the centre offers. Then they start asking questions, oh, I'd like to do baby massage, or we do that in this centre. But also some parents like a one-to-one with either weaning or, so we also do home visits as well.
Now we're at Bentley My Place to see the North Point of Contact in action.
Good afternoon, Early Helpline. My name's Jeanette, how can I help you?
North Point of Contact developed from feedback from partner professionals that they were finding it difficult to access advice on the phone. They were finding they had to ring a series of numbers before they got to the person they needed to speak to.
Could you give me your name, please? And where are you calling from? Right. And what's your profession?
Set up predominantly to support professionals who were perhaps already working with a family who had some difficulties, and they'd got a bit stuck on where to go next.
Right. And your contact number? And do you have the client's consent for you to give me this information? You do. That's good. What's the child's name?
Point of contact is there for them to ring to ask for further support from a wider team to help move the family on.
What happens after a referral?
Right, the referral that just came in, it came in from a school, and it's a teacher mentor who's got some concerns about a family. It is about 3 or 4 children in one family who go to the same school, and she's wanting some support for the parents, for parenting for this family. So this will go to our MDT meeting, which is an allocation meeting, which is attended by both health and integrated family services for allocation, and then they'll find a practitioner who will work with the family.
So how does One Team Working support older children and teenagers? We're now showcasing a session at Bentley My Place for this age group.
A session where people can come in, open access and take part in all of the activities. Obviously if there's any particular need that any person wants, or they may want some one-to-one support, they can come and talk to us about that and we'll work around that. So again, it's the offer is there, but it is very much a generic open session for anybody to come in, and that's for 11 to 19 year olds. Up to 25 if they've got special needs, which we do have quite a few young people now starting, maybe autistic young people or young people who might need a carer to come along with them, and that's actually growing now, so we get quite a very diverse set of young people who attend here. We also have a junior football club, but that is a community-based group, and that's for I believe under 8, so they'll come in there, they'll use the space, but again we'll work with them to try to get them some form of accreditation. And again the dance and the music group. The music group again is open to anybody, but you do tend to book that because you do have to have a certain knowledge. But we're looking to have some darts workers with us, where they'll come support them to do the Pro Tools, show them how to use the equipment and the instruments, and again they can work through with that. So again it's very generic and very open.
The work that we've seen today in the north is only part of the story, as we now roll out the work into the other 3 areas in the borough.
It's just more fluid, you know, it works much better, so you're getting to know who you need to contact, you know what their role is within that family, and then you can go straight to that person, so it's quicker, it's so much quicker.
So I think the trust is crucial as well, and I think that's what you build by working more closely together, definitely. And I think the parents can see that because they see us together, you know, they think we're one organisation, they don't think that there's any difference, and that's right, that should be like that.
And I think parents like to come here knowing that if they do have any questions or problems, they can come and they can get it sorted out virtually straight away because there's plenty of staff.
The Bumps to Babies group in particular, because it's done by both Children's Centre and health visiting staff, they have access then to referrals go much quicker. You don't have to send a piece of paper off. You can talk to the person that you want to do the work from the Children's Centre team. So families tend to get appointments quicker, they get a quicker response, so therefore they're more likely to come back. And it's all about accessibility for those families to the services they need. And that's what I think One Team Working is about.